Alright, what's up everybody? It's Joe from JLW Games, coming at you with another cool live stream slash video, and everyone is crying about a face cam, so whatever. Fine, here we are. Here's my ugly face. You guys got it. I hope you guys have fun suffering through this, this terrible, this face right here, okay? Fine, you guys win. You guys win. I got enough comments about it, okay? Here it is. You guys love it. Am I really that good looking? Like, come on. Alright, I'm just kidding, guys. By the way, thank you guys so much for joining. I love hearing your guys' suggestion. I love that you guys like the face cam, because most videos like these, you know, YouTubers that do Planet Coaster and stuff don't do face cam. It's very different, so I like being different, you know, I like being unique and stuff, so you guys have been requesting it back, and I decided to take a break from it because I didn't really care for it myself, but hey, if you guys like to see my terrible looking face, that's fine. I don't care. You guys win. You guys win. Oh well, I don't care. Alright, so what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be doing some shops. Alright, we're going to be doing some shops on, obviously from the, did I even change the, yeah, I did, okay. I didn't even remember if I changed the thing, so, the title and stuff. I was like, I hope I did, but what we're going to be doing is mainly we need to add a shop at the end here to finish up this right here, and we're also going to get some shops over here. Also, the main reason why I actually know why the main reason why I didn't do a face cam for the longest time is because I actually shaved my facial hair off, and I went clean shaven, and I'm like, that doesn't match my my logo anymore and stuff, so I was just like, ah, man. I'm also still in my pajamas, so that's the one thing about when you don't do face cam, you can dress the way you want. Heck, I can put whatever I want on. You know, my hair can be a ginormous mess. It doesn't matter, you know. That's the one thing I like about stuff, but usually you guys don't care anyways, so. Alright, getting straight into it. We are going to, we're gonna put this back a little. I'm always seem to be a little bit loud in the live stream, so I don't have to be as close as, I'm so used to my old microphone back in the day when, you know, I had to be this close to even get my voice through, but don't have to do that anymore. No beard, no fear. So pretty much, yes, old Joe when he was clean shaven. It's still growing back and everything, so it's not all the way fully grown back, which is fun. And not to mention my office is a mess right now. I do need to go in and clean it. You guys can't see it because, you know, the background and everything's the only thing you can see. But man, it's messy in here. Okay, so we're gonna add another shop here. What do we have? We have Hats Fantastic. We have Street Fox Coffee, Pizza Pen, Just a Momento, Mixalente, Pip Shot. What do we want to put in here? Let's see. I'm gonna go shops and facilities. Do we have a Cosmic Cow? We don't have a Cosmic Cow in here. How can we not have a Cosmic Cow? I want ice cream or milkshakes. Let's go with let's go ice cream. Who doesn't love ice cream? Oops. There we go. Cosmic Cow. Alright, we're gonna head to building and we're gonna add our textures here and we're gonna do this. This is what we're gonna do, okay? We're gonna do this. We're gonna do it. We're going to just get ready for this awesomeness. We're gonna add this, except we're gonna make it Cosmic Cow color. Really stick out. Yeah, look how pretty that is. Absolutely gorgeous. We're gonna add this over here. That's not gonna work, so we'll add just a little piece over here. Yeah, there we go. So it's not completely square. We don't want square. That's boring. So what we're gonna do, we'll make this one pretty small. So we're not gonna make it ginormous. We'll just have it right here. And this one's basically just going to be a stall at the end of the corner. So that's what we're going to go with right here. And now we're just going to get a top piece here. That's right. And we're just going to use, I always love using the stucco top piece, as long as we recolor it accordingly to Cosmic Cow. Wow. Alright, we'll take the height down, and let's see the other color. Let's go ahead and stick with our colors here. And then that way, this is going to be simple shop building and everything. And we also need more shops throughout the park that I've noticed. We all have it in the front of the park. There's tons of shops right here in the front of the park, but there's none in the back of the park. We have no shops around here, and that's what we're going to be changing today, is we're going to be adding a lot of shops around the empty spots and areas. That way, you know, just kind of like what we did that one episode where I added this bathroom, but we need some more shops, like just in general. Throughout the park, you know, there's not enough shops. Plus, I needed to fill in this one. This one's been empty for the longest time. Alright, so let's start off with some windows, however you prefer it. Some people say windows, some people say winders. It just depends on what your preference is. So I usually just say both, just like caramel, tomato, potato. You know, it's just all different. Okay, let's see. We're going to go with the awning here, and I'm going to find some Cosmic Cow ice cream, because I love me some Cosmic Cow ice cream. I don't know why I put, gosh, dang it. Okay, here we go. Cosmic Cow. Alright, now we got to get a nice wall sign. Make gift shops at the right exits. That's not a bad idea. We'll just see. We'll just see and go from there. Alright, so Cosmic Cow, you've got to be nice and bright. Do I have a lot of neon signs? Not really. But Cosmic Cow can, because come on, it's freaking ice cream. And my gosh, we're going to have some ice cream. Why are you so hyper? I'm not hyper. I'm just trying to, you know, keep the conversation moving. That's my job. Kind of, a little bit. I think that looks pretty good when it's just white here. There we go. Nice, nice. Alright, we need something else. Something else to just kind of make it pop out just a little bit more. What should we put here? We'll make a little Roman themed. Now we'll just stick with the nice little trim colors here. Because they work, they're simple. Just kind of like that. Alright, now if we can get a base for this, just kind of slightly, that would be kind of nice. Alright, so let's go and find a nice little base. Could we do a brick base maybe? I don't know. Maybe if we change the colors to white, and maybe we need some more blue in there. Maybe something like that. Yes, that's brilliant. Then I can do that, and we can just add some decorations on the side, kind of. Wouldn't that be brilliant? That would be great. So now time to add some scenery items. Let's go ahead. You know, something we haven't really done is add a nice set of beautiful, just stinking flowers, alright? We're going to go ahead and start off with some white flowers coming across here. That's right, we're going to do some flowers. Just some flowers. Alright, and we're going to place a couple of them. Across here. And they got to be color-coded to Cosmic Cow. Otherwise, they just won't fit into the mix. Alright, let's get some purple ones in there as well. We're just gonna have these three colors coming down on you and really just like so. Forgot my stuff was on here. Alright, now we're back to blue. And this should probably be the last one. Isn't that pretty? Oh, whoops. You gotta squeeze that last one in there a little bit. I don't know. All I want to do is select the flowers. Nah, well, that's not gonna work. Because there's gonna be less on this side, so. But that's okay. I come prepared. And it's okay if they're not perfectly aligned, it's fine. Isn't that pretty? Pretty. Am I not editing? Can I not select these bricks here? There they are. Probably should have done that first, but that's okay. Yeah, I should probably fix this. Or just get rid of the bottom one, that will work. The bottom section is no longer required. Alright, so I'm gonna add a couple of park benches here. I guess we can continue this piece down further. Just to kind of cap off this spot with this curb. And now we have a cosmic cow. Wow. Alright, and we can cover this up with this curb like this. Alright. And we will rotate you somewhere in this vicinity. You know what's easier? Just copy a ton of them and go down the line. Save us some time. So in a way, we are still filling in some gaps, but at the same time, we're still doing all this stuff. Alright, for right now, we'll stop you there. And I'm going to finish up this spot right here. No, we didn't sell the part to a different chain. This is still the same. It always has been. Okay, let's see. Build. No, we don't need to do that. We can just steal from over here. That's what we're going to do. We're just going to steal some curbs and duplicate them. This pathway goes behind this building. There we go. Whoops. I accidentally double-clicked there. I didn't want to do that, so just ignore that. There we go. Excellent. Alright, that looks good. Okay, now we gotta finish it up over here so we can get this little section done. So we got this shop completed over here for the Cosmic Cow. Actually, we're gonna add some more details to it, especially a little bit in the back, since it is visible to guests. I'm gonna do just a little bit over there. So that's gonna be that. Here we go. That's it. That's right. There we go. Little rotation there, here and there. And we don't need no fighting textures, so we're just gonna adjust you. I ain't about to have no fighting textures. Not me. Alright, I rotated it more than I thought I did. 'Cause I thought I was gonna be perfect, but apparently not. Okay, so we might need a half piece here. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see how this turns out. Probably gonna need a half piece. Let's use a half piece just to be a little on the safe side here. That's right, we're gonna use half pieces. Alright, one more. Can be a little tricky sometimes, but we can get it with the nice, whoops, I'm pressing the wrong buttons. Don't need to be doing that. Alrighty. I'll tell you what, I'm starting to get tired of just placing curbs all day. Ah, yes, perfect match. Look at that. Look at all that. Look how beautiful that looks. Alright, as we finish this section of the park, in a very near episode, we're going to be doing some water effects on the fountain here, because it's still very blank, and we need to change that. So I can't wait for that. Alright, another gap is pretty much filled now. Isn't this wonderful? We're filling in the gaps. Gosh dang it. Pushed my Windows key by accident. Let's get these smaller trees in here. The roots to not show, so we don't want any roots showing. Can I do one ride in the stream? I don't know. It just depends if it happens or not. I don't know if we're gonna be doing a ride or not. It always just kind of depends on where we're at. Okay, so now one exciting thing that's going to be about Time City, well, exciting, well, I don't know about exciting, but it is going to be a time-lapsed only, for the most part. There might be some live streams, but it's going to be kind of mostly time-lapsed. And I can't take any suggestions because the whole thing is already going to be planned out of what I'm going to do for each episode. So during each episode, I already know what I'm going to be doing. Parks like these, I'm just kind of going in like, yeah, kind of got an idea of what I'm going to be doing, but I'm not entirely sure. Alright, so this building's not done just yet. We have I got a bit more that I need to do to it. It's just, you know, it's still not as detailed as I want it, especially the back here. We're going to have to do some things to the back here, and you're an amazing builder. Thank you for the compliments. You know, I'm still not there yet, but I appreciate it. I don't know if I'd call myself an amazing builder, but I certainly am trying to get there. Just get the moves in there. When am I going to open the park? When it is ready to open, when it's complete. Just like any other, you know, park. They don't open parks before they're done. If you know what I'm saying. Time Traveler in Time City. No. Not gonna happen. Sorry. That's not how it works, unfortunately. Alright, so just a couple of beautiful details here. Let's add a couple of light decorations. So we're just gonna have some nice little beautiful lights in here that are gonna light this place up just a little bit so people can see what they're doing. That'll be important. Alright, I'm gonna take one of these pieces. We're gonna rotate it, whoops. We're gonna rotate it this way, and I'm going to put it on the sides here to get rid of some of that grass in there. We don't want any grass showing. And it's just another nice little touch of detail into the pathway as well, so. Ah, beautiful like that. Thinking I might possibly add another one right here. Just to kind of add to it as well. Yeah. Nah, I'll keep it. Nah, I don't know. I think I'll keep it. Nah, let's go there. Let's do that. Alright, so we're going to use the aircon unit. As best as we can in this particular building / buildings. Actually, should probably add them in a couple of buildings as well, since we have a lack of them. There we go. It's a very simple building, but yet it's kind of pretty nicely detailed. So that'll do. Alright, that was one of the most annoying gap spots empty that I had. So now that we filled that up, now we can kind of focus more on some other buildings now. So that's nice to have. As you can see, I still had some buildings over here. I haven't even finished this one, which is incredible to think about. Like, my goodness, what am I doing? I didn't even finish this building, but it looks like it just had a I don't know. It just looks like there's a piece missing out of there, just like a flat roof for some reason. Looks like it was there, but it looked like it just kind of disappeared, which is interesting enough. All right, so these are just kind of like for, you know, buildings that were thrown in there that don't have any functionality. They're just more scenery items. So they're just kind of like facades in a way. So what we're going to be doing is adding a couple of actual stalls, because we don't have enough actual stalls within the park itself. So what we're going to be doing is we need some more food and drink shops throughout the actual area. So we're going to do a Missy Good. I love Missy Good. It's going to be a nice little donut stand here. You like donuts? I like donuts. And we have like more of a brick sky here, so we're gonna stick with that. We're gonna do castle walls here. I'm gonna go ahead and keep the gray texture with it. Don't want these buildings too big, or too long anyways. Rather. Does that go through? Nope. It's perfect. And we're gonna head just a tad higher up. Just one extra space up. And we're just gonna go to the left, right, that will work. Alright, now we're gonna head and do, we're gonna use rough concrete for this one, to differentiate it a little bit. And now we're gonna head and find another nice piece for this. We're gonna go ahead and use the brick as is. Just kind of like that. That's beautiful. Alright, now it's time to do, of course, a ton of detailing that is obviously not present right now. Alright, we'll go ahead and do that right there. That way it's not going into that window over there. We don't want that to happen. What I was trying to accomplish with this area is just kind of like some very nicely detailed buildings. Alright, I'm going to change the color of this. I don't want that gray. Or that green. Gray, I don't know, you know what I'm talking about. Just kind of like that. And we're going to add some column sections. Maybe some like different kind of brick textures that could work very well with us. Sink it in just a little bit more. Go from the top. There we go. Brilliant. Cool. Like it. Go ahead and do that to both sides there. And then we can find some pretty epic awnings for these windows. I just like adding awnings. I think they just add a nice touch. Alright, we're gonna add a wall sign now. Possibly. Can I put these on the workshop? I don't know, maybe. I guess I can. It just depends. Alright, let's see. Shop signs. We're gonna find Missy Good. The Missy Good sign. Alright, and we're gonna have it held up by these two. And I might just get rid of that, get rid of this right there. Alright, that's good. Now we have a Missy Good sign hanging up from there. Alright, I'm going to continue, go ahead and put these on there as well. Kind of like the last building, kind of continue it onto this one for fun. I'm going to head back over to the columns section, because now I want to add, let's go ahead and put these there like so, and I want to put in something a little bit more decorative right here, so let's find something. Ooh, I love this texture. Let's try and see if we can't use this texture. Alright, let's see if I can't find any small windows to use here. That's what I want to use, is some smaller windows maybe. Ooh, yeah. Getting creative now. Kind of at the top there. Alright, and now we need one more thing, maybe possibly right there. And what I want to do is, oh, something that pops out just a little bit. Maybe an awning. Oh, I don't know. Let's see what we can find in the roof trims. Something similar like that. Yeah, that's not bad. Alright, let's go ahead and change the grid size. End it right there. One thing about these buildings, they're supposed to look kind of interesting and unique. So you're gonna get that with these buildings. There we go. Alright, I gotta take a phone call real quick, so hold on. Alright guys, I apologize for that brief interruption. I tried to play as much as I could in some spots, but it's just my mom calling me. You can't, you know, it's just you can't avoid those calls from your mom. You gotta take those calls. But I'm back now, so don't worry. Let's go with Gulpy Slush. Alright, one more building here. My favorite Netflix show? Oh, I don't know. Stranger Things was pretty good. Well, let's see. What should I go with now? Let's go with some concrete here. Rough concrete. See how this goes. Aha. I know it looks very bland and plain now, but just wait. Alright, let's differentiate from the other ones. We're gonna change colors. This is gonna be an interesting building. I like to do some unique, or I like to experiment and do some, try and do unique stuff sometimes. Sometimes it has interesting results, to say the least. Alright. And Gulpy Slush. Gulpy, gulpy, gulpy. There it is. Whoops. Not what I wanted to do with that. But yeah, we're going to, I like doing just some unique stuff sometimes. Some interesting experimentation with some buildings sometimes. Sometimes I'll do it on smaller buildings, sometimes I'll do it on largers. I like to do it on, try it out on smaller buildings though. If I mess up, it's not a big deal. It's a minor, small building, you know? Gotta get some energy with some gulpy energy and some gulpy slush. Gulpy slushies. Gulpy. Yeah, but I was something I like to, again, just do some experimenting. This is great for some people. You just go in, experiment a little bit, and see what happens. You never know, you could create something really, really cool. just out of nowhere, you know? I'm gonna take one of these and cover this grass up a little bit. Alright, back to the building. Oops. Angle snap. You must be on for this to work. Gulpy. And you got a nice little building front here. All right, well, we're gonna do a little bit of a cover here. Cover stuff up. We're gonna go to this. Ugh. No, let's go to. We need to go to some decorations here. Not those decorations. These decorations. With that angle snap, we're gonna create a little bit of a curb here. Get rid of that weird, like, slanted-ish kind of awkward path. Fighting textures? Not in my house. There we go. Yeah. Now we're just gonna put a little bit of scenery. Do you have any tips for building shops and buildings? I lose focus and never make them realistic enough or don't have enough detail. One thing I like to always say is that go and find some inspiration on your building first. So just find something, you know, online. Just go online, find a picture of a shop or building or something, and just kind of model it after that a little bit, and just something to inspire it by. It's something that helps me a lot sometimes, is I'll just go in, find something, some architecture or something. Obviously, it always ends up being a little different, but make it your own and unique, but base it off of something else. It's kind of like one of the things that I've done quite a bit. And then eventually you just kind of go in and just experiment with some pieces, you know, use stuff that they're not used for, and it just turns into something awesome, you know, sometimes. You know, like this Gulpy was kind of like an experimentation for me, and it turned out okay, I think. Not the best building I've built, but it happens. Alright, so we're gonna get aircon unit. I'm trying to add some aircon units in here. Some of these little air thingies that you see on top of buildings quite often. Now, this is just like a nice little plaza of buildings and just different things like that. It's quite nice. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and fill up this area a little bit. Get rid of it. Get rid of that blankness here. Thanks, you're welcome. Again, I'm not no expert builder by any means, but that's just kind of like sometimes some of the things I like to do when I can't find anything or figure out anything. Sometimes I just go in and search for something, you know, whatever style you're looking for, just kind of like put it in there. Say if you're trying to do some Roman architecture, type in Roman architecture or a Roman building or something like that, and just find something you like and just kind of base it off of that. It's something that kind of works if you're just trying to find something, you know. That way you don't have to come up with something by yourself. You can go based off of something, and it helps, especially with like realism and stuff. You can kind of get those realistic features you're looking for. It's really, really nice. So we're going in here, and we're just gonna fill this area up, since make it look a little bit more completed with some trees. We all know how trees are with JLW Games here. I was wondering if I should put any buildings there, but I decided not to. I like the ones that we have. Just like every episode and everything else, we're getting that closer to really just like getting it done. Like you can see it start to come together. We're still got to hit this little area right here. As you can see, it's very bare, very empty, and different things like that. We're just gonna have to complete it. You can see how the bareness in some sections, and we've been going through and completing quite a few things here, so it's working quite nicely. Still need to do that part. But yeah, we're gonna head in here. What we're basically doing is adding more shops and facilities throughout the park. That way, people don't get hungry or thirsty in certain places. Just like, and I mainly mean like we're just gonna add some stands pretty much in some areas. Like, for instance, here's a hot dog squad. And these are gonna be very basic little buildings and stalls and stuff. Nothing like ridiculously fancy. They're mostly just like stalls. See, we're just gonna get a basic shape in here. Sometimes I like to do this shape. Kind of an interesting shape that I like to do. Nice small little it's just gonna be a nice small little building. Let's go ahead and find a shop sign for Hot Dog Squad. Yeah. Hot Dog Squad. We'll add a couple of windows. And we're gonna add some awnings. You ever put your parks download to Steam? Yes, I do. Right now I do have Westwood up, and there's a lot of different scenery items that I have done in the past that are also on the Steam Workshop as well. But like when this is completed, it will be on the Steam Workshop and different things like that. It's Pizza Pen. We need Hot Dog Squad. There it is. let's get a door in here. Just a simple little door. Go ahead and put an awning over it too. Hot dog squad. So we're gonna head in here. And now it's time for some just some more details into this. Because I love my details. But I love doing like different like trim details and stuff like that, just like stuff around and your building and everything. Can work wonders for you sometimes. It can just really make it feel more complete, you know? Alright, let's skip this one. We're just gonna add a couple more details. And you see, it's just kind of like a basic, just very basic, like little stall, nothing too fancy. So one thing about this park is that it's very easy to make buildings because everything's pretty much generic. I know. Oops. Guess I never placed it. I thought I did. Snap is still on. So this is gonna be like kind of like a employee only kind of door here. Come on, fighting textures, go away. No one likes you. There we go. And then just one more final touch. Oh, we didn't add any lights to this. That's what we need to do. Now, something I definitely want is like S&S launch towers. The ones that launch you up and down. Not a drop tower, but an actual launch tower. There we go, we got a hot dog squad now. There was some things that I wanted to like maybe possibly like connect some of these pathways together, but I'm not sure. Okay, all those are taken care of. And you got the Giga Coaster. Also, if you're looking for some really nice Giga Coaster supports, hey, I posted these on the Steam Workshop, by the way. They're really, really nice. Like, it's one of my most proudest support structures that I've made on Planet Coaster. You can see it has the flanges and everything. You just gotta line her up, and they work very nicely. I modeled these Giga supports off of Fury 325, and they turned out quite nice. And they're usually good up for Giga coasters up to about 330 feet around there. So they're very, 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 very nice. And I usually use about 3 of them. And then you got the one on the drop that's slightly slanted, so it works very, very good. And, you know, B&M coasters don't have a ton of supporting on them, so, and as you can see, it works really well. Alright, so moving on. Can I work on the theming of the new ride? What's the new ride? The theming of the new ride. New. What was it? The newest ride I've done was the water ride. I'm pretty sure, but oh, what's happening? Work on theming a new ride. Oh, you want me to add a new ride? You actually want me to add one? Well, I don't know. Alright, this spot is really making me mad right now, just because there's nothing there. So I'm gonna, real quick, take care of that. It's kind of annoying me a lot. It's been annoying me lately. What does the terrain thing say? I didn't click that. Right now, I'm gonna work on this real quick, because it's making me mad just having it sit there and it's like the only spot that's like empty right now. So it's just kind of making me mad right now. Alright, this music's kind of creepy. You never know what you're gonna get when you just kind of like let it play by itself. I just set some, all I do is set like some moods and genres and stuff. I have it on epic and suspense. That's where we're at right now. You get some interesting stuff sometimes. Wasn't the first B&M Batman the Ride? The invert? One of the clones? I could be wrong. Iron Wolf, that's what everyone's saying. I bet some people are just going on Google and typing it in saying, I'm gonna get this right. Oldest roller coaster. That's still in operation? Or what? Let's see. If I get this done, the world will be a better place once I get this done. Trust me. Like every time I've done an episode lately, this spot has just been like making me angry, just because it's not done. As much as I hate doing this kind of stuff. It's like my least favorite part to do in Planet Coaster is like filling gaps and stuff, but it has to be done, and it's worth it in the end when it looks pretty good. You know, all that fun stuff. Oh, man. Oops, I went the wrong way. Yikes. Don't show me that grass. No one will know. Sometimes you gotta wing it to get it right. Sometimes you just gotta get it as right as you can. Alright, and am I able to... We're just gonna find a half piece. There's one. I'll use you. There we go. Alright, now we just gotta tree this thing up. Yeah. What is the coaster with the fastest acceleration? Fastest acceleration. I don't know. I could be, I could just guess Formula Rossa, but I know that's probably not gonna be right. Just because it's the fastest coaster doesn't mean it has fastest acceleration. And now you're getting into the really picky kind of trivia. Like I said, I didn't think Formula Rossa would be correct. I know Formula Rossa is the fastest, but... Alright, a couple of bushes. And then this will be all set. Try to get as different kinds of bushes in there as I can to give it a little more variety. Different heights, different rotations. Just different everything. I don't know why I clicked out of it. I always do stuff like that. Alright. Other side, switching. Alright, props. Couple of these guys. You're on the corner. Couple more here. Alright, that'll do it for right now. Oh, thank goodness that's filled now. Oh, that was starting to get on my nerves just a little bit. We're going to do a couple more filling in the gaps just a little bit here. And by doing that, we have to add some trees. Just a couple of trees. There we go. Just like that. Gotta be careful with the wing coaster because it's a wing coaster, so they're a little outspread. The outspread trains are gonna, the train's just a little wider than most. You gotta watch out for those. Just a little bit. And we got these trees. Greatest filler trees are like the oak trees, and then these trees kind of mixed in with those. They work very well together when just kind of filling them around. Look at that. Park layout kind of picture here. I like doing some of these pictures a little bit. So you can just really see most of how the park's laid out. Just kind of interesting. I did, it's just kind of like a weird dead end, awkward dead end over here at the moment. Maybe someday when the park expands, they can expand it around right over here and just really add some more to it. Maybe that's some expansion ideas later on for the park. You never know. feel like I'm in Google Maps, Google Earth, go man, and the 3D version of it. I love the Giga Coaster. But you can see it's really starting to form together now. There's a little there's less empty spaces now, and since we've been working on it. Oh, I have a bathroom right there. Oh yeah, that's the one that I added not long ago. That's right. I added that like last episode, didn't I? Let's see, what we really need to do is add some... Coaster, I love the first one. Lightning Rod! It's gotten better. They just can't, as far as I know, they can't run 2 trains. But they've gotten better. You know, a little bit better. At least a little bit. See, what I've been doing is been adding kind of like these perimeter fences around. For the wing coaster. That way we can get rid of any dangerous things here. So we don't want to put our guests in danger, so we have to keep them out of these areas. All of these rumors. I heard they're doing this and this and this. Some of those I hope aren't true. Sometimes I forget my face cam's on, and I'm just like, not worrying about what I'm doing here, and then I realize, oh wait, people can actually see my face. Like, sometimes I'm like, there's some points where I'm like, am I even staying in, don't even realize I'm like, I'm not even worrying about if I'm staying in frame of the face cam and stuff. Alright, that's good for right now. We just expanded in on that just a little bit to make it just a little bit better. Alright, well now we're going to go in and save, because we know what all happens when you don't save. Bad things happen, so we're going to save the scenario. For right now, resume. All right. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead into scenery a little bit. We're going to be heading into a little bit of some special effects. Because I want to kind of add to this experience here. Alright, so we're going to head into some water effects. This is a fountain splash strip large. Splash line. Alright, so I'm going to angle snap you. Right there. And what we're going to be doing is adding some triggers here. We're just going to have some splashy triggers. This is going to be cool. Alright, so we're going to take you, put you there. Whoops. I guess I didn't do that right. Keeping them out of the water so they're easier to select when I do my trigger stuff. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to click into here. We're going to, triggers, make trigger sequence. We are going to add a trigger. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be zooming it all the way to the certain spots. That's it, right here. The first one is going to be about right here. We're going to add triggers. Connect the trigger to objects here first, actually. Alright, confirm on the second one. Alright, so first trigger there, we're going to add the second trigger, there it is. About right here, we're going to add the objects to that, which is going to be these. Then we're going to add a third trigger, about right here, and that's going to be awesome, because we're going to connect objects to trigger. We're going to add these, and that one's going to be confirmed, and we're going to do that. We're going to go ahead and test this to make sure it works properly. And now, with that being done, I'm going to go ahead and take these and we're going to drag them down to where they line up with this. That's it. While that's testing and getting to this spot, we're going to have plenty of time to drag these down, take a look at it, of course. Just some extra added stuff to make it a little bit more exciting. That's what we're gonna do. Let's take a look here. Let's fast forward, get this up to the top, and see how well this trigger effect goes. So here it goes. Here we go. It's gonna go ahead down the lift or the hill, splash down, sploosh, sploosh, sploosh. Kind of neat. Nothing too fancy. I just want to add a couple of interesting stuff while they're just kind of waiting here, or you're going through the rest of the layout. You know, you gotta have some more interesting stuff to make it just a little bit more exciting. Alright, so we have a splash line here. We're going to test this out. I'm going to put 2 of them on the side here, and we're going to head into here, and we're going to do some more triggers. We're going to edit trigger sequence. We're going to add another trigger. This is going to be the 4th trigger. Connect objects to trigger. We're going to connect these guys here, and we are going to click done. And now we're going to sync these down. Actually, I'm going to connect both of them, that way they're both even. Just a little bit further down here so no one can see where they are. And then just for realism purposes, I'm going to connect them to the flume. Just a little bit here, so we can say, hey, that's connected to the flume, so no big deal. So I'm going to take this, and we're going to make sure this is just connecting with it just enough here. There we go. And you can see there that that is connected to the flume, and that concrete over there, that way it works properly. So here we go. You're going to be running through here, and you're just going to go sploosh. It's going to kind of like, oh, wow, that was scary. Nice, right? Make it just a little more interesting. See, we're just trying to add some interesting stuff here for this ride. You can see we do have the building, which is quite a nice touch for the log flume layout. It's a very simple layout. I just pulled my headset right out of this, so now I can't hear anything. There we go. Now I can hear stuff. Okay, so this coaster does not have much of anything going for it. It is very, very bare. And let's change that. We're going to first add a little bit of terrain around it. Just a tad. Just a little bit of terrain. You know, the park is pretty much flat. It's a flat park. But, you know, there'll be a couple of sections here and there that aren't flat. Just in the environment on the outside. Because pretty much when they went into construction, they made it as flat as possible. That's kind of like the idea that they went with it. So, and now we have all this section that's going to be here. Just right outside the park, it's going to be just slightly uneven. Just a little bit. Alright, no line to surface. Perfect. Now we can get this all taken care of here. There's just no environment for this ride yet, so we are going to make it just a little bit more room, home. Make it just a little bit more at home here. With some, you guessed it, trees. It's just so bare over here. We have to do something, you know. Just get a couple of variety of trees. I have like my favorite trees that I always use for each thing. To give me that the different colors that I want and different things like that. Ooh. Boom, boom. There we go, that's got a little bit of better look to it now. Just a little bit better. Because it was so bare, and now we got a couple of trees to help it out just a little bit more there. Beautiful. We saved a couple of trees in the construction process, just a little bit, just a couple, because we're like, hey, we can save some trees. There we go, just a little bit. Now we're gonna go into some bushes, just to kind of complement these trees. Just put a little bit of bushes, yeah. Just a little too bare over here, so we had to do something. Alrighty. Couple of rocks here and there. How about that? Look at that. It's beautiful. Just like a couple of minutes ago, this was just bare and ugly and just not good looking, and now we add some environment, and look at it now. It's got so much more to it. It's just incredible what you can do with just like that small amount of detailing, you know? You know, I do think we're getting very close to the end of this park, which is exciting. At the same time, kind of sad because I've enjoyed this series a lot. But then again, I know when I start my next park, it's going to be even 10 times better. You know, I'm improving as a builder through each of these projects, and I just absolutely love that. All right, so we're gonna go into a little bit of terra painting here. Because this can just like finish and do some nice little blending here. Get some rocky textures. So you can tell it was under construction at one point. Do a little bit of rocky textures on the sides where there's some hills. Mixed with some of these. And then just a tiny, tiny sections of grass here and there where you have some, like, bushes and trees and stuff. Just a pinch. So you can go, oh, there's just a little bit of green in there. Just a little bit of green in there. Just like right there. Oops. See, when you do the right amount of blending, you can really make something look good. Just take a look at that. And it doesn't take that long either, you know? If you do the certain amount. Do a certain amount in there. And just boom, this coaster looks great. There we go. Now that's something you'd see, alright? That looks good. We got the first coaster. Alright, we're gonna go in here and actually mess with this here, because these are all fake, these aren't real. So we're gonna change them with some actual real benches and stuff. This was before that update came out, so we're gonna go ahead and fix that. The only thing we're gonna need to do is expand the pathway out here. So since we do have path covers, you can see that it goes right here. I'm gonna go ahead and take angle snap off. We're going to have some large widths here. Let's see, we're gotta do this properly. I'm actually gonna use the angle snap now. I'm actually going to build it out here just so I can get the grid piece. So I'm gonna go in here and delete these. I don't know where I'm at now. Crap. Get rid of angle snap here. It looks like I gotta... Here. Oh, that's actually not a bad idea right there. If I can just get the right amount of... pathways throughout here, this will be easy. It doesn't have to be pretty, I'm trying to get enough path in here to make it look random enough and all that stuff to get the benches and stuff through here. If I can just get one more piece, yeah, right there. And we'll see how well we can put these in here. See, that's benches. Let's do park benches. We're just going to use the picnic table. Just have it the way that we had it. pretty much. But the only difference is people are going to be able to use these. That's going to be the main difference. Try and find as many spots as I can to place some of these. They're going to be kind of unorganized in a way. They're just going to be in here, kind of. Then you get the umbrellas. We'll go ahead and use the blue one. It was red. The blue works just fine. That works for right now. Save. Ooh, I see really potential here for this. I'm gonna go Q line. We're gonna do a wood texture for this. I'm gonna go ahead and use the end game stuff just for this. Get those pieces right there. We have real potential for this. Alright, so we're gonna add, in a way, some scenery items here. Whew. Get that scenery rating up for sure. For sure. Do need to get some fences up around there, all the way to around there. Just a lot of stuff to do. A lot of those gap fillers are all gonna be there, because we got to get those fences around those empty spots, you know, especially back here in the back of the park. You could fill them, of course, with like buildings and stuff too as well. So you have less to do, and then of course you have to build all the buildings, which we're trying to keep up with a little bit, so we have some, you know, food and restaurants and different stuff throughout the park just a little bit, because it's all mostly in the front, because there's probably not enough around the area. But the breathtaking skyline, I always have to look at this every time I'm here. Just look at the skyline of rides. Isn't it fantastic? Look to the left here, you got, of course, the T-Rex coaster. You know, just pan over here. The Giga Coaster just is like ridiculous. And then you got the Wing Coaster. You can see the Aero Coaster, the Wooden Coaster. You just see like almost every single coaster right here. Especially when you get right here in the entrance, you're just going to be completely taken away. You're just going to be like, wow. Look at all these rides. Well, there's actually not too many. Hey, they have little radios. I never noticed that. They have little radios on their belts right there. It's kind of a nice little touch. I actually like that. So many coasters. But we do need to get some fountains in there. Oh, just gotta get rid of the the thing for this. Oh, breathtaking. Isn't this great though? Look at this. I could just like walk around all day in this. I can't wait till it's fully completed, which, whew. Made a good point. Every time you look at the skyline, that means the stream's about to end. That is true. And in this case, it actually is true. Still, so. Someone has caught on to that. But I'm just... you just gotta end it with that, you know? It's just like... It's absolutely breathtaking. It's what keeps me going on some of these parks, you know, sometimes. And then you just get over here and you're like, whoa. Oh gosh. Yeah, whoops, I messed up that moment. You gotta get over here to the water a little bit. Oh, yeah. Looks great. I like the suggestion to ride the, drop tower. I don't mind giving away that POV. Everyone knows what that POV is, so. Let's get on a seat and go. I mean, this is gonna be an amazing ride right here itself, because you're gonna get this amazing view of this entire park. Oh man, it's already looking awesome. Oh, it's just like an awesome panoramic view of the park. Can't wait till we get the environment in the background as well. That's gonna add to it. For sure. You just get the entrance of the park. Uh-oh. We're at the top, it looks like. Wow. Let's get some cinematic views on this stuff. That's what I want to do. Alright, it should switch any second now. Let's look at the... No. I want shots like this, kind of. Ooh. There we go. That shot. Wow, wait for it. That'd be so fun. I love drop towers. They're a lot of fun as well. Let's sit in a different seat. Oh gosh. Let's go in this seat. See if we get a better view here. This is the shot I wanted right here. Look at that. Right there. I want to get it while the Giga Coaster's going. It's about to go down the drop. There it goes. Aw. It's about to go over that hill right there. Wow, there it goes. Let me get some more views of it. There it goes. I just like watching other rides from the seats. Yes. Show me the park. Stop right here. Stop right here. Ah, yes. That perfect view. Right there. Ah, we fell. Like 300 feet. I don't actually know how tall it is. Is it? How tall is this drop tower? I'd say it's roughly 300 feet because it looks like it's about the same as the Giga. Roughly. And the Giga's 327. I'd say it's about a 300-foot drop tower, probably. If I had to guess. Okay, so I think some of the things that we still have left to do in the park is going to be obviously some special water effects and different effects at the entrance here because it's still very bland, and I've gotten that comment before as well. I might even put a bit of a sign here in the middle in this very wide open spot. Just a little bit to add to it, you know, more picturesque vistic view, and we need to add some of those we do need to add more of these around the park, the vista points. And definitely here in the entrance we need to add some of those, and that will complement it very, very well, so people are taking pictures of it and stuff like that. Can you give us night view? Oh, not a bad idea, yeah, why not? Actually, I haven't done any lighting on some stuff. That is one thing. We might have a lighting episode where we just work on the night lighting for the park. That way it just looks a lot more incredible at night. It needs some more color into it. You know, there's too many like just regular white bright lights, you know. It needs more like different colors to it. Maybe we can add some different colors to like the Giga Coaster. Maybe. We'll see. In fact, if I was to add a floodlight, you know, see, because the floodlight doesn't have enough range on it, so you'd have to, like, put it on a support or something. So you would have to, like, give it a purple or something like that. I don't know. We'll definitely look into it, but we definitely got to get some lighting and some other stuff. Because it's just not bright enough yet. I mean, some stuff is bright, but we just need some different colors. Need more colors in it. So we'll probably definitely do a lighting episode at some point. I think that definitely benefit the park a lot. A lot of coasters still need to be lit up. A lot of different rides need to be lit up, and just generic places in the park are still very dark. So we'll definitely look into that. But anyways, I think that's going to go ahead and do it for this episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe for more amazing content like this. Don't forget to, because, you know, you don't want to miss out, especially on the next project after this on Time City. That's going to be a huge project that no one's going to want to miss, because it is going to be the best park by far that we're going to be working on. So anyways, I hope you guys have a great day and even cooler tomorrow, and I will catch you guys in the next episode. Thanks so much, guys, and goodbye.